Welcome back to the channel. It is January 2nd, and this is going to be the video for January 3rd Draftkings slate. 10-game slate we got going in for Wednesday. So you already know they're setting up for that short Thursday game slate. So we have a lot of options here at the table. A couple injuries we're looking at. Dragic, questionable. Terry Rozier, questionable. That'll be big news. If he's out again, we're going to go right back to LaMelo Ball, who's exactly at 7K. John Wall is going to be out. SGA is going to be out. So that's some value right there for the OKC Thunder. Let's look at that really quick because that is real pretty up-to-date news. He's not going to play in that game against the Houston Rockets. So two guards are going to be missing in that game. And on the OKC side, if you're looking for a replacement, I'm already starting it right here. There's no George Hill, so we're going to Theo Maledon. He's going to be chalk. He's been shooting very well when he's getting an opportunity to start. And now he's going to have to be able to run the offense. You see the minutes right here, 28, 33, and 30. The difference in this is going to be production and more shot attempts, obviously, with SGA. He is a catalyst for that offense, so he's going to control most of the shots. So Maledon at 4,300 is definitely a salary saver, so you can pay up for all these expensive guys. I really like that. That selection right there for the point guard to be running the offense. You might see a little boost in Diallo in minutes as well. I like him. You can really kind of stack this OKC Thunder team with the value and pay up in other spots. So they're 6-man, and he's very, very efficient, but he doesn't get enough minutes. So if he's going to be seeing more minutes now with no SGA, they're going to be looking for a scorer. Diallo is that guy that I really like. So we already got two options already off the bat, and now those weren't even my original choices. Dort, I don't really care for because he's more of a defender. Rare three-point shot he'll make, but he's more on the defensive side. Other point guards I was going to give you a little more on a higher price side was going to be DeJounte Murray out of San Antonio. And currently he should be 6,400. I like his price. I think he's too cheap, a starting point guard going up against Minnesota, which is a cupcake defense. They don't have defense on that team. DeJounte Murray, once he gets the minutes, which he has been, Popovich has been gracing him with some minutes. He got 34 DK against Memphis, 40 DK against Denver, 32 against Boston at 64. That's a solid price. And if he's giving me 35 and above, I want that. DeJounte Murray is another solid choice at guard. Another shooting guard I was looking at, since I said John Wall is going to be out, obviously we're going to look at Victor Oladipo, but another sneaky play to have is going to be Eric Gordon, lethal three-point shooter. He's going to get an uptick in shots and minutes with John Wall off the floor. So Eric Gordon can run the point guard. Oladipo can run the point guard as well. And if I'm getting 30 minutes of Eric Gordon at 5,400, that is a lock city. So there's another option to have in our lineup. This is tons and tons of value on this slate already. Just going through small forward that we're looking at. I was going to give you RJ Barrett, but you could just stick with the Diallo play. RJ Barrett, I do think the Knicks bounced back after their loss against Chicago the other day. So RJ Barrett obviously is a good option. But if you want to go cheaper, you can save 1,900 RJ Barrett. Hamidou Diallo is a very good choice, but RJ Barrett right here, getting a ton of shots, 17, 14, 19 in the last 3 games. Can he put it in the basket? Can his field goal percentage go a little bit higher? That's all predicated on this price right here. And if he's knocking down shots, 40 DK at 6,400 is a good selection. So that's a notable mention, RJ Barrett. And now we're going to move on to the power forward position. And we have an out for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and that's Larry Nance. And as long as Larry Nance is out and no Kevin Love, I'm going to look at Taurean Prince. They got him from the Nets, obviously, in that trade with him and Jared Allen, that 3-way trade with Harden. If he knocked down these shots, he would have had an awesome, awesome day. But he still got you 30 DK, and he shot horribly. He shot 20%, 1 for 7 for 3. Ever since he's been going, playing with Cavaliers, he's been shooting very well. Struggled in that game against Memphis. but got you what you needed at 4,400. They bumped him up $500 more, and I think that's still too cheap. This is a similar scenario where he's going to be getting the minutes going up against the Clippers. Remember, he's coming off the bench, so he might get some extra burn because the Clippers might be a little bit mad after that loss against the Brooklyn Nets. So Taurean Prince should get some, cleanup mop duty as well because I think Clippers are going to blitz them. And Taurean Prince at 4,900 is a solid choice. Another guy I'm looking at is going to be from the Charlotte Hornets side, and that is going to be Miles Bridges. This guy's more of a dunker. Been playing okay, solid production. Get you a little bit of everything in each and all of these categories. With the injury to, let's see, it's injury to, was it PJ Washington? That's what it is. PJ Washington is going to be out. They might go a little bit smaller with the Martin brothers, but I think Bridges gets the minutes first. So we're going to put him in the pool at 4,600 that we have right here, going up against Philly, who struggles on the road. Bridges, I think he can step up. Him, Monk, hopefully Melo Ball gets all the minutes he can handle. And I think he can come away with a solid production at 4,600. You're just looking for minutes, and he's definitely very consistent in the minute department. 27, 29, 27, 26, the last 4 games. And then we're going to look at the center position, finish it all the way up. And with the injury to SGA, like I said, we already got Maladone, we already got Diallo. So let's finish out. Let's make a little stack. And let's go with the enforcer, Al Horford. He has that baby narrative. He just had, I think it was a new son, and he's been balling lately. As you can see, he came back from the new birth of his child, got you 49 DK, then got you 37, and then got you, 31 in these limited minutes. But those minutes were limited because they were 2 blowouts. So I think this is a closer affair. So he should get more towards that 30-minute mark. And he can get you to that 40 DK, especially if he's they're going to be relying on him, Diallo, and Maladon to score the ball. He can definitely hit the 3-point shot. He did that against Brooklyn, did it against Phoenix. The ability is there. So they're going to be leaning on Al Horford. I like him at 6K. That is still a very nice price. There's still meat on the bone there. He was, higher in some other games, 63, 62. But at 6K, Al Horford, we're going to go with him. I left you 13K for one position. But, these are just the fill-in guys. And then obviously you're going to have more higher-priced dudes in here. Trae Young coming off a nice game against the Lakers. Bam Adebayo to take advantage of those small bigs on the Washington Wizards side. So there's a ton of talent to pay up for. I gave you enough money to do so. So pick and choose of these core guys that you want to. And let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MessageSD, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Peace out.